Yeah, oh, it's Tom. Trying out different lighting here. It don't seem to be working so good. Anyway, reason for the video tonight. There are a couple of channels, and y'all know I don't do shout outs. Y'all know that. I don't think I've ever had a shout out on my channel, except for the Am Foundation. And, well, we won't get into that. So, anyway, there's two friends of mine. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos lately because it's wintertime and I'm stuck here. And there's a lot of videos that are not bushcrafting. They have nothing to do with bushcraft. They have nothing to do with nothing but what they are. Let's put it that way. Good people, love them to death, but it's just not doing it. Now, in our hobby here, we have to keep this alive. YouTube's trying to knock us down. This one's trying to knock us down. So I've been looking for bushcraft videos. And I'm telling you, there's really not a whole lot of new guys out there, bushcrafters. Not real ones. There's a lot of guys out there doing other things, but not really. So, with that being said, I've got two friends of mine, and I want to give a personal shout out to their channels. Now, the one channel, he's going to start doing videos on the 14th. He's been putting up some shorts. Now, this guy has hitchhiked back and forth across the United States, but basically no gear. When I ran into him on YouTube, he had a tarp, backpack, and some clothes. He didn't have an LT right. He had a Smith & Wesson that he found on the sidewalk. And he was eating, he was living, he was sleeping. He had a sleeping bag, and I think it was a sleeping mat. So there wasn't much there. Just basically something to sleep on. I don't even know if he had a cook set, to be honest with you. Now, things have gotten better for him. And that's great. And he's got a lot of great equipment. And that's great too. That's part of the progression, you know. You start out with what you can, and then as you get money and things get easier, you proceed and you build yourself up to a certain point. Now, he contacted me when he was leaving Oklahoma. He hitchhiked. Sorry about that. He hitchhiked out to Oklahoma and he contacted me. And he says, I'm coming back, Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. So, long story made short, he hitchhiked all the way back here, and he literally lives about 45 minutes from my house. So, we've known each other, we've visited each other and whatnot. So, he has a couple of Facebooks. He's got Kals, Treks and Trails, Hunting and Gathering. And there's another one, I apologize, I don't remember the name of it. So, the guy's name is Cal, and his YouTube channel is Cal's Treks and Trails. Now, I'd like everybody, even in the knife community, because a lot of the guys in the knife community are looking to become bushcrafters, and you can pick up some tips from this guy. He's been out there. He knows what he needs. So, if you get a chance, and I'm asking everybody to go over, if you get a chance, go over and sub to this Cal's Treks and Trails. He's a nice guy. He will answer your comments. Sean from Shovelhead 8 is over there. A couple other guys. Phenomenal guy. He does a lot of camping trips, a lot of day trips. Tarping, wool blankets, hammocks, you name it. Okay? So if you get a chance, and I'll see if I can't find a link and put them in the description later. So that's channel 1. It's Cal's Treks and Trails. Now the other channel, I ran into him just completely by accident. we were talking back and forth on Facebook because he sent me a friend request on Facebook, and it's his YouTube videos. Now, he doesn't post a whole lot of content, consistently. But I'll tell you this. The guy is a backwoodsman from the backwoods. He knows his fishing, he knows his hunting, and the guy hunts. I mean, rifle, flintlock, bow, he knows his hunting. And even just this year, he went out, first day of deer season, he was out there Friday night, spike camped where he was going to hunt it the next day and come home. Went back out, and a couple days later, we had another spike camp, hunt it, came back home. He does a lot of this. And that is what I consider to be bushcrafting, not other things. And I enjoy watching stuff like that because you're out in the woods, you got some beautiful scenery along a little creek. And we're not talking a guy that takes a tent and everything. This guy's got a tarp. He uses a tarp and a sleeping system with, a pad and a sleeping bag and stuff. Sometimes a wool blanket. And he just knows what he's doing. So that's the kind of watching I like, and I know a lot of you guys like the same kind of stuff. So the name of that channel is SMD 48200. SMD 48200. Phenomenal guy. He only lives maybe a half hour from me, and we've been out fishing, and I'd like to get out hunting with him, but the year's just not going right for me. I've only been out the first day of deer, and I think one time for about 2 hours for squirrels. Things just ain't going good. So I'd love to get out with at the SMD and get a day hunting in, just to say we did it. And we'll do some more fishing trips. And same thing with Cal. I'd love to get out camping just one time with Cal. I promised him I would. And one way or another, I will do it. So I'm asking if you'd please go over and sub to these channels. These guys, they got skills. They got a lot to learn from. Their camera work ain't the greatest. Their this ain't the greatest, and that ain't the greatest, but they are great guys. I know them personally, and I can tell you that. And this lighting is killing me. It's not flooded enough. It's like spotlight. So, like I said, I'll try to get the descriptions in the description box, or the links to their channels. So this is Tom. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. If you're not subscribed, please do. And we'll see you guys on the next one.